Hello again, loves. Rebecca here. Welcome back to the channel. It is Mixed Media Mayhem, November 7th. Our recipe is bubble wrap, twine, and the color blue. Got my twine, got my bubble wrap, and I've got 3 blue stickles, robin's egg, ice blue, and waterfall. So hopefully they're not dried out. That's all I'm saying. And then the bubble wrap, I need to trim it so that we can save that bubble wrap for a later date. I redid my nails and I messed this one up terribly, and I've got some of the stuff on there. Anyway, this is the 2 photos I'm going to do. So this is my best friend, my husband, and myself. Also, her husband is right there. We went mini golfing, but we went to the Wisconsin Dells for Labor Day and had a fun couples retreat. I've got some paper towels and this older kit from Color Rush Studio. It's a birthday kit, but that's okay. We're gonna figure some stuff out. All right. We might be able to actually use that for matting. It was the Bolden Basics. So we do have some of those. Let's see what's in here to create. And I just seen that, so it's got birthday on it though. It was nobody's birthday. If I've got all kinds of stuff in here. Use this one. Oh no, I like that one. I like that one too. Why am I not using this? I wanted to. There's the back of that one. That's all like a little fun fact stuff going on there. Ooh, and that was I got this when I was a guest designer. With all the fun mixed media going on in the background there. Is there one that's blue? Let's use this. Oh, snap. Okay. Total changing of the mind. I like that one. Okay. And a big 2025. I need to use that. Okay, anyway. Let's use some of these. Choose that one. Maybe that one. And then flip that back over. Okay. I'm gonna have to find some kind of embellishments, but that's okay. Let's trim this. Jamie was taking a picture of the sign and, well, I ruined it, but that's what I do. All right, so it will be a 3. I don't want to cut too much adjacent off. All right. So now, do you think that we could get 2 of these. I don't know, but I'm hopeful. Oh, that just made it. All right, and then this is going to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. That doesn't seem right. Why did I do this? Ooh, okay. That would be why. All right. So let's start with this. And just figured I would squeeze some of this on here. Kind of see what we could get. I don't know if it's gonna work, right? I don't really know. But it doesn't hurt to try. That's gonna end up squeezing out. I'm telling you, it's gonna do it. It's gonna do it, gonna do it, gonna do it. Let's grab this guy and see if we can unplug the hole. Well, let's just try it. Do you want to? I have no idea where I'm going with my photos. Yep, it really did nothing, did it? It's kind of got some of the well, that was kind of not what I wanted, but you know, it is what it is at this point. All right, let's try something different. Okay. So I'm just kind of trying to not kind of doing anything. Just ended up being the packaging technique with no real bubble wrapping, which that's all right. It's very textured. Then we're going to put our photos right there. So we have to do this again. So we're just going to make a mess. I'm just going to throw it down. Okay, and then we're just going to come in and so it really just made a whole textured thing going on there. So we're going to have to let that dry. It's probably going to take a very long month of Sundays to dry. I'm going to have glitter everywhere, which is totally fine. So our pictures are going to go right in the middle there, and we just kind of played off of the already completed background there. So fairly easy. Probably putting these on the wrong caps, but we've got the blue done and we've got the bubble wrap. So I am just going to put this to the side and let that dry. I need to put this back in here, otherwise my glue over here is going to dry up. Okay, so we'll put this over there, and then let's just real quick like mat up our photos. And then we will wait for that to dry and we'll come back and we'll finish the layout. Alright, so this is dry. I've put some stuff on there, so as you can see, we've got our very fun bubble wrap going on. And I've got my little blue glitter there. I've taken that circle and cut it in half and created two. My title is Just Fun. I splattered with some ink. And now we're going to add in these little guys. So I'm going to have a little butterfly. I got a bunny. I don't really know. He was cute. I pulled him from my stash of Color Rush Studio stuff. So just... let's put the little butterfly over here. And I am using liquid glue because there is a lot of mixed media and a lot of the glitter. So I took two of these Hampton Art deco tags. I got those at She Loves Color. And I sprayed them with black ink. And you can't tell, but the camera's not picking it up. There we go. But then I took some of the blue splatter and just dropped it in. So that is fun. So we're going to take our twine, which is actually jute twine, and there we go. Okay, and we're going to tie some twine in there, and that will complete our Mixed Media Mayhem Challenge, because it was a bubble wrap, a twine, and blue. So I'm just gonna cut that in half, and all I'm gonna do is just loop it through. And then we're gonna just do it like that. I'm gonna tie a bow, but I want it to be secure first. So let's get this one through as well. And then we're gonna add liquid and dry adhesive. I'm going to pop the top up because I just think that's a fun look. I'm just going to put a couple of these cute little poppy dots. Also got these from She Loves Color. I like my foam. Because the foam is way cheaper, and I can make it any shape. I don't have to try to make it work. I just cut. Okay. And we're going to tuck well, there is no tucking, but we're going to put this one here. And then I did cover up a lot of my bubble wrapped mixed media, but that's okay. I always tell people when I do mixed media classes, don't worry about that. And then we're going to put this one. Oh, this is like secure, man. Let's put this one over top, right? Because it's not really going anywhere else. And then I'm just going to come in and tie a bow. It'll be a rough bow because I'm not really the best at tying bows. I know there's like a fork trick. I've never been able to master it. I've never actually tried. Okay. There we go. And then last but certainly not least, we're going to add some of these sequins. I'm going to pop these little flare guy on because this was a travel and it does have blue. So put one there. We'll put one here, and then the very last one, we'll go ahead and stick down there. So those are used. And then we're just going to come in right around the flare. And we'll add some sequins. And that is going to do it. So I do hope you guys enjoyed the layout today. Ooh. So these have got some blue in them, right? It's the only ones I'm going for is that blue color. And I know these are Color Rush Studio, but they do look a lot like Spiegel Mom's Scrap Mix. So, just saying. That it's possible that it is a Spiegel Mom Scrap Mix. And I need one more big one. There it is. And that is going to do it for today's layout. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to check everybody else out that's playing along with Mixed Media Mayhem. And I will see you later with another video. Bye.